my friends, my name is Deep Kumar and today you are watching Time Down Tech. In this video, we are going to talk about HTML. From this video, I am going to start a series of HTML training. This video is also available in Hindi. I have made two playlists of HTML training. One is of Hindi language and second is of English. So this one is of English obviously. So the topics that we are going to cover in this video are: first, we are going to have a quick overview on HTML and our text editor brackets, and also I have attached a PPT in the description. Not attached, I have linked it down below in the description. You can watch that or download that or whatever you can do that with that slide I have made for HTML, which can clear more of your doubts. And if any doubt left, then you can comment me below my YouTube channel. So there are many topics that we are going to cover in this video. The first is HTML, second is brackets, the text editor which we are going to use for this, and some plugins which we are going to install in brackets, and some tags that are very common in HTML document that are also going to be discussed. So let's begin. What we need to do is, first you need to go in the description below in this video. You will get a link to brackets text editor, or else you can search for brackets. When you search for brackets, you get the first link over here. Okay, first link, brackets.io. This is the brackets software. You need to click over this link and also download the software. Here's the software. You need to click this button and you can download that software. I have already downloaded it, so I'm not going to download it again. So I have created a new folder for this particular tutorial. Its name is full tutorial in English. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Okay, what I'm going to do is, now I'm going to open my brackets text editor. For that, I have a shortcut, or else you might not have a shortcut on your desktop. So what you can do is, you can search in your search bar. If it's Windows 7, Windows 10, Mac, it doesn't matter. So I will search for brackets, for just in case you don't have the desktop shortcut created. So that will it will take quite a moment for my moment to
now
boot up.
the first thing what you need to do is go
because head over to file,
laptop's configuration
new.
is not that.
You will get a new text file, but what you need to do with this is right click over it and save as. When you will save it as, a dialog box will appear like this, and you need to name it and give it a location obviously. So let me give it the location. Okay, index.html. There are two things about this that I want to tell you. The first is the most important. You need to join a .html extension after your HTML file name. Like here in this case, index.html, the name will be index, but to tell my computer that this is a HTML file, I need to get an extension .html. So, and the second thing is that whenever you build a website's homepage, you usually name it as index. That's very convenient for you, and it's a very formal thing. Like most of the web developers, web creators do that. So I also, while uploading this to the internet, it's also very simple if you name it as index.html. So I have downloaded I have created this file, and what we need to do is just type in our code. But before that, I want to tell you that you need to install some plugins in brackets. What you need to do is exactly, when you hover over this icon, this second icon, you can see extension manager. You need to click on that, and now you can see this dialog box. Here are two brackets rotating and flipping. So what you need to do is stay calm, let it be loaded, and then search in this bar about which plugin do you want. I have listed all the plugins which you need to install for this particular HTML training. So yeah, you can do it. Like here are some plugins that I use. For example, HTML skeleton is a plugin that I don't use, so I will remove it by clicking that icon. If you want to install any plugin, you need to just simply search. I have given all the list of which plugins do you need to install. Like for example, you install Emmet, you need to search for Emmet and you will get Emmet. You need to be clicked over this available icon, not in the installed, because you are new in the brackets and you won't be having any plugin installed in your bracket software. So let's move ahead. You can see here Emmet, and you need to just click the install button over here. It's not appearing here because I have already installed it. So I will close this and remove extension because I removed that extension. So yeah. Okay, so we are now totally headed over to our HTML text document. Now what we need to do is we need to start coding. So this is our first class and we are going to have some basics in it. So the first thing I want to tell you is that first you can watch my PPT in HTML. I have linked it down below in the description box, so you can watch it over. And also the second thing, you need to go to repel.it. I have given you a link in the description by clicking which you can just have a look at how HTML works. Like I have given you an exercise, you need to complete that. Just what you need to do is you will be given a link like this. Okay, this would be the link which would be given. It would be given like, for example, exercise of HTML5, like 5. Yeah, might be like this or something else. So most probably exercise of HTML5. Okay, so you need to click over this link. So I'm going to copy and paste it in my web browser. Okay, I have pasted into my web browser, and now what you're going to see is a little ad over here, and then you need to skip that ad and you can move ahead to that website. Yeah, so here's it's telling please wait. Okay, I need to wait for that. Okay, deny, and 5 4 3 2 1 0. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Okay, you can now close that tab. So you can see this website over here. What do you need to do is, now you can see this type of layout over this website, and what do you need to literally do is I have given some instructions over here, and you need to fulfill them. I have here written you need to enter I am studying HTML in the title and I am great with this in the body, and the solution of this problem will be given to you in my next video. So if you want that, you need to subscribe this channel and click the bell icon so that you can receive the latest video notifications into your mobile or your laptop or your PC. So let's move ahead. You need to here just you need to here type the code, like you need to solve that problem over here and submit it to me. I will manually check each and every problem. So let's move ahead. You need to submit this. Okay, so I'm giving you these exercises so that you can practice over them and also build over them. You can be a professional web developer only with practice. So let's move ahead. The first thing that I want to tell you is that Emmet is a plugin that I made you install in this video. So what that does is it shortens your tags. What are tags? Tags are the thing by which you build sweet websites. HTML only consists of tags. These tags enable you to format your data, like you can do whatever with your text, your website with these tags. So just first thing you need to do while after opening this HTML document is press type exclamation mark and then hit tab. What do you get? This is the total HTML format that you need to give to your website. Yeah, this is the total format that you need to enter. Now we are going to talk about this tag after some time, not now. Okay, so these are the tags which we are going to talk about. So let's see. Okay, what are tags? Tags are that thing which edits your websites. Okay, like for example, the easiest tag is body tag. When you type a letter, when you type a essay, okay, when you type a essay, what is there? You have three main parts of that essay. The first is introduction, the second is body, and the third is conclusion. And in here the first part is head, the body part is literally the body tag, and the third part, the conclusion, is all these closing tags. Okay, whenever you start a tag, you need to end that tag. So like here you can see I have highlighted head tag. What is that head tag? Just simple, you need to type greater than and less than, between greater than and less than, you need to type head. This is your head tag. And for closing it, what do you need to do is you need to give a forward slash and head. And brackets has a wonderful function that when you type in a tag and after that you type forward slash in greater than and less than signs, you automatically get the closing tag. So that's why I got the closing tag automatically. So I think you might understand that what is head tag, and if you have any problems you can comment me down below or email me on timedowntech@gmail.com. So let's move ahead. What we have learned is any information which you want to type in your website, you need to type it in between any tag. Okay, any specific tag performs a specific function. So we are going to discuss many tags in our HTML training. So the first tag is doc type HTML. Many tutorials I have seen that they skip over this doc type HTML, but that's important. Whenever you go in any website, for example this random screen recorder website, when you will press Control U, what do you get? You will get a new tab which is loading, and here you can see doc type HTML. Okay, if I open Google Chrome, the first tab, I press Control plus U, what do I get? Let me press over here, Control U, what do I get? I get here doc type HTML. Doc type HTML is really very important thing. Doc type HTML is a tag that shows your browser that this is a HTML5 document. Okay, that's all that is it. This tag does. This tag shows the browser that this document is a HTML5 document. Okay, done, simple, thank you. So the next tag is HTML. HTML tag shows the browser that from here my HTML document begins. Okay, doc type HTML shows that this is a HTML document, but the HTML tag shows that from here, from this specific point, we start our HTML language. Okay, this is clear. Second, head tag. Head tag is the tag in which you write the most upper part of your websites, like the title. This over here new tab is known as the title of a web page. This ACE Thinker free screen recorder is also the title of this particular web page. So this is title, and this is included into the head tag. You can see the head, open and close are the two tags, and in between them there is enclosed title tag, title open, title close. Okay, I have understand you what are starting tags and ending tags. Okay, so this by this HTML understands that okay, this is doc type HTML. Okay, this is a doc type. This document is HTML type, and from here HTML starts. From here I need to interpret it as head, and this is the title with the thing, the statement which you state between these two particular tags is entered in this over here. Okay, let me show you how it's done. Let me go to the desktop, and in the desktop I'm going to go into English and videos, and yeah, index. Okay, what do you can see? You can see nothing. You can see only this title. Yeah, this is in our HTML document, head, and then title, and then document. If I change this like Deep Kumawat, like, okay, I need to save it every time when I edit it. So Control S is the shortcut key to save it, and I am going to go again in the browser and reload it, and you can see Deep Kumawat. The title is changed. Okay, clear with that? Okay, let me close all these non-using tabs. Okay, now what you can see here is the closing title tag, closing head tag, and now we start the body. By here our HTML browser understands that from here our main body begins. This is the place where you type in your content, like Time Down Tech. Time Down Tech is a YouTube channel. Like, I have entered this text. Okay, I will save it by Control S, and what I need to tell you is something. Please hear that. Why I told you brackets. There are certain reasons that I told you why to use brackets. Okay, The first reason are some plugins which are very useful, and the second reason, this what I am going to show you right now. This button over here which is used for live preview. When you click that particular button, what do you see? You see that your HTML pops up. Now what do you need to do is press your Windows power key and plus Windows power key plus your right side arrow key. Okay, I placed. What you can see, I have the HTML document also, and I have the website also. Now what you need to do is go to your HTML, your brackets, such that it's in full screen, and then press Windows power key plus left side of the arrow key. Now what you can see, that you have here what you need to type and here what you need to see. Like anything I will edit in here will be showing me up here. I don't need to again and again save it or reload it. No, I need to save it but don't need to reload it. So like I type in Deep Kumawat and Control S to save, and you can see here that instantly it pops up. You don't need to click the reload button again and again and again. You might think that, hey Deep, clicking the reload button is not a very big task, you can just easily click it. But when you work on really big websites, what happens is that you get tired of hitting that reload button again and again and again. What do you need? As you need to use brackets and jump over to the live preview button and use it. So like here I spelled my name wrong, so I will correct it. Control S and here it's correct. Okay, very simple. It's very useful, really very useful. So what do we need is to understand. Now let's get back to our topic. Body tag. You have saw here anything which is inside a website is written in the body tag. What do you need is just type in your content, all the tags, all the headings, your images, your videos, all goes in the body tag. Okay, the body tag is over, and after that there is finally HTML close tag. That means over here our HTML tag closes, and with that I need to give you a quick recap. Over here I have explained you all the main tags that are used for building websites. So what do we learn today? First, how to download brackets. Second, how to download its plugins. Third, why to use brackets. Fourth, I have discussed doctype HTML, head, title, body, these 5 tags, and also what are starting tag and ending tag. They mention that from where do you need to start the function and end the function. Okay, as easy as you can see. So also don't forget the live preview option. Okay, this live preview option is very useful. I can't say, like, for a web developer it's really useful function. So this was the whole video on my HTML training, and the second part of it is going to come in my I'm going to upload that second part in my channel, so you can watch that and subscribe and like this video if you liked my efforts. So please move ahead and practice that practice I have given to you, which is on the repel.com. You need to go to this link and you need to give your test. Okay, So I think that you pretty much understood whatever I wanted to tell you about. If you are left with any doubt, you can tell me in the comment section below or email me on timedowntech@gmail.com. This is Deep Kumawat signing off.